Hedy Lamarr was born in Vienna in 1914, gifted with both striking beauty and an extraordinary mind. From a young age, she was fascinated by how things worked. Her father would explain the mechanics behind everyday machines, and she listened with curiosity that would later shape her life in unexpected ways. As a young woman, she began acting in European films and soon gained attention for her beauty and charisma. But her personal life took a darker turn when she married Friedrich Mandl, a wealthy Austrian arms manufacturer. Her husband was controlling and possessive, keeping her under watch while conducting business with military leaders and scientists. Though trapped in that world, Hedy listened carefully to their discussions about weapons and radio-controlled systems. She quietly learned more about the technology of warfare than anyone suspected. When the political climate in Europe grew dangerous and her marriage became unbearable, she made a daring escape. Disguised as a maid, she fled Austria and made her way to London, where she met film producer Louis B. Mayer. He brought her to Hollywood, where her beauty quickly made her one of cinema's brightest stars. In the glow of fame, she starred in films like Algiers and Samson and Delilah, earning admiration around the world. Yet, behind the glamour, Hedy's mind never stopped working. She spent her nights inventing, sketching designs, dismantling equipment, and exploring new ideas. During World War II, she was deeply concerned about reports of torpedoes losing their radio signals when enemies jammed them. She began thinking of ways to make those signals secure. Together with composer George Antheil, she developed an idea that combined science and music. They designed a system in which radio frequencies would rapidly change in a pattern known only to the sender and receiver, a process called frequency hopping. This meant that a signal could not easily be intercepted or jammed. In 1942, they received a patent for their invention and offered it to the U.S. Navy. But their idea was dismissed at the time, considered too complex to implement. The patent was filed away, forgotten for years. Hedy continued acting and became one of the most recognized faces in the world. Yet, her scientific contribution remained in the shadows. It wasn't until decades later that engineers rediscovered her idea. The principle of frequency hopping became the foundation for modern technologies such as Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, and GPS. What began as a wartime invention from a brilliant actress helped shape the wireless world we live in today. In her later years, Hedy lived quietly, away from the public eye. She was eventually recognized for her innovation and awarded for her contributions to science and technology. Reflecting on her life, she once said, "The world will know me not just for my face, but for my mind." Today, Hedy Lamarr is remembered not only as a Hollywood legend but also as a visionary inventor.